Hi, it's me again with Corel Drill Tips and Tricks. I think just yesterday I made a geometric pattern and I started thinking this would work really well for circles and really kind of easy to do. You can use any size you want. There's what you want to get to if you want to take a screenshot of that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an ellipse and I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. I'm going to make it 10 inches. That's going to change here in a second, I think. I'm going to make my line point 45 points. I'm going to go to object and convert the outline to an object, and I'm going to left click, right click. You see that we're no longer 10 inches, so I'm going to make this 10 because it expanded on the outside. Now I'm going to change my nudge factor to 12. No, I don't. I want half of 12, which is 6. Because I don't want it to be in the middle. I want it to be past the middle. So I'm just going to hit the plus key and go up, grab that, hit the plus key and go left, grab that and hit the plus key and go down. Now, I would really prefer these not to be that close. But then we're going to take a square that is 12 inches and I'm going to hit P. And you can already see where I'm going. So I'm going to make 12 inch. It's a little more difficult sometimes to get what I call over under. So this one's going over, so this one has to go under. You know, that one went under, this one has to go over. And then to continue it, if that one was over, this one is under. I'm making it like an overpass and underpass. So this one needs to go over. And sometimes you'll get to a point where it just doesn't work out. So this one is going over. So this one has to go, this one's going over, so this one has to go under. And see, we got two overs right there. So you just kind of back up, and I don't know the scenario behind what to do, but maybe, you know, well, we didn't do that one yet either. So if this one's over, this one has to go under. But see, then, you know, that one works. So we want to mimic that. So I'm going to make this one go, well, I'm going to do it here first. I'm going to call this and then this. And then I'm just going to do the opposite on this one. So I'm going to do, if it's over that, it's going to be under this. And if it's over that, it needs to be under this. But see, that puts these two. Doesn't really matter. You can only do what you can do. So under, over, under. And see, that way we're going to have too many overs there. So I'm going to back up again. That's a good thing about Corel. You can always back up. You probably need to do these two first. So if I'm going to go under that one, which is opposite of that, and I want to go under that, and if I went over that, under that, I want to go there. So at one point, you're going to have to, well, that worked out pretty good. So this is going over, so we want it to go under. But see, then you got, you know, I don't really know the solution. Let's say, let's go over here and under here and over here. And then this one is going to go under, so this one needs to go over. That'll look pretty good. So if we went over here, we want to go under here. And I'm going to probably run in the same scenario right up here. I'm just wondering if I could get one of them done right. I might make a second video So this one's over, so we want this one to go under, and then I need to think about this because these are both going, so I'm going to have it go like that. I really think that's about as good as you can do. There might be a couple that aren't right. And then just take your Smart Fill tool and fill in the ones that are blue. Doesn't matter what color you use. Just continue the circle. See, the Smart Fill tool isn't letting it go past the box. See, I think I missed some lines. I missed that line. Okay. Go back to the Smart Fill tool. Got one more color to do, and then the other color will be the center. Let's use that light blue. And then we're going to make that center one purple. So I don't have to do outside the box. Whoop. Now, what I want to do is, I should have had this group together, but I'm just going to move this out of the way. I should have had them grouped together like I normally do. And then Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it. But to get it to work, you can't just move it over. So we're going to use the two-sided arrow holding down the control button. And then we need to do that again because that's going to put the greens together. And so on and so on. And then just go, I would strongly suggest grouping them together, Control D. And we need the two turquoise together. And then we need the two blues together. So I'm not grouping, you should, but Control D and make a duplicate and just mirror it. So now all your blues, and if we look at it with a black box, it really makes it stand out. I kind of like the purple. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.